Hello everybody, my name is Suman Dua. I'm a registered migration agent at Nationwide Migration and Education. Are you someone who is about to lodge their temporary graduate visa 485, or you have already lodged your 485 visa and waiting for a decision? In this video, we will be talking about what are some of the important things that you need to consider during this time. So if you're somebody who is waiting for their temporary graduate visa or is about to lodge their temporary graduate visa, maybe you have already got your 485 visa granted. So what's next? So the first thing that you will have to do is organize your skills assessment. So if you're somebody who can get a skills assessment, that's the first thing that you will need to do on your 485 visa or while waiting for this visa. You will also need to see what states have your occupation open and what states are more flexible regarding your occupation and more likely to give you the invitation for the visa subclass 190 or 491. Do you really need a job in your nominated occupation, or you could move to a state where a job in your nominated occupation is not required, especially if it's a competitive occupation? So if you can get a skills assessment, so this is what you will need to do, and make sure that you have a plan ready for you for the things that you will be doing in the next few months. So let's say if you are somebody who cannot get a skills assessment, maybe the qualification that you have completed does not have any occupation outcome, or maybe you need a job first to get a skills assessment and you have not been able to get a job in your nominated occupation. So in this situation, many of you would consider studying another course. This is to get a skills assessment in a nominated occupation, which is in the Australia's occupation demand list. Many of you must be considering doing a trade course. It is a great option, especially if you are really passionate about a trade occupation and you are committed to spend next 2 years to get a skills assessment outcome. This is because you need at least 1 year qualification in a trade occupation, and you will also need to complete a job ready program for 1 year to be able to get a skills assessment. Now, it is very important that you have full-time work rights while you're doing the job ready program. So when you do plan this, make sure that you have enough time to complete the course and also to complete the job ready program on your temporary graduate visa. It will also be very smart to actually do this course or the job ready program in the state where your occupation is open, because at the same time you will also meet the requirements of the state for 190 or 491 nomination. Doesn't matter which course you choose this time, as long as the occupation outcome is available on one of the occupation demand lists of Australia. Make sure that you choose the state very carefully this time. You may also want to consider studying in a regional state to get extra points, or maybe to get considered from the state for visa nomination 190 or 491. Just in case you are a little bit late with organizing all this, studying a course, and you realize that by the time you finish your course, you would be back on a student visa. So are you considering a state who actually invites student visa holders? So these are the few things you already need to know before you choose a course this time. So with the trade occupations, there are a lot of courses that you could choose. You could go for wall and floor tiling, you could go for carpentry, you could go for automotive, commercial cookery, and you could also go for painting. But like I said before, it's very important that where you study these courses or where you do the job ready program for these courses. Trade course is not for everybody. So if trade course is not for you, you may want to consider some other courses. Maybe you're from engineering background and you want to become a civil engineering draftsperson where the occupation outcome is on the MLTSSL list. You could also consider telecommunications network planner, which is also on the occupation demand list and it's on MLTSSL occupation list. If you are interested in the health sector, you may want to consider studying Diploma of Community Services, but again, you have to be very careful that the course that you study has to be accredited from ACWA. So once you have chosen the right course, the next step is to choose the right state to study that course. We are offering free consultations for applicants who are considering studying on their temporary graduate visa. So you can book a free consultation with my team and we can help you choose the right course this time. So if you want help with choosing the course this time or choosing the state and planning your permanent residency pathway this time around, please get in touch with us.
Stay updated about Australia's immigration. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel.